Well, hello guys, welcome to episode number 13 of this Got Me Till I Die save. I'm the Custard Prophet. Thank you very much for coming along. So, yeah, slightly annoyingly, this is the third time I have tried to record this video. The first time I managed to cock up the sound so badly, it sounded like I was about 20 foot underwater and had... I don't know, a pipe for a face. But I tried, the second time I tried to sort of do a voiceover for the video, but I muted the sound on my computer, but I forgot to mute it in OBS, so I basically had two sets of commentary, which was really helpful. So this time we're going to do it, my friends. Come on, you're with me, go on, yes, that's it, we're going in, we are ready for business. Are you ready for business? Right then, so here we are. So there is some good news and there is some bad news. Which would you like first? Right, I'm hearing good news. Well, yeah, the good news is rather good. We've actually, even using our crazy formation, we've got some decent results. We have some draws and we have some wins, and that is pretty good. As you can see from the top of the screen there, we are 12th in the Swedish First Division Elite, which is kind of where we want to be at the minute. Now there's bad news as well, and the bad news is that because I'm coming back with one game to go, with 2 games to go, it was all in the balance. So I was going to play the previous game and then come back, and it would all be in the balance. But actually, with 1 game to go, it still is sort of, but not perfectly. So let's have a look at the schedule before we go and have a look at the league table. So yeah, so we finished up last time playing Mjällby. And we got that rather surprising 1-1 draw against them after they absolutely spanked us, and we just got a lucky penalty. Now, annoyingly, I had a little issue, a second issue of the episode, where I managed to overwrite that last save with the other save that I'm doing. So it was actually the Orebro save when I loaded it up, so I had to go one further back. I'm not entirely sure how I managed to do that, and then I've had to replay the Mjällby game. I ended up having to do it 3 times to manage to get the 1-1 draw again. Unfortunately, in this case, Bolly didn't get the goal. I think he got the goal last time, but this time he didn't, which is a little bit disappointing because it's the only thing he's done really. So yeah. But anyway, we got that 1-1. So we've managed to replicate that 1-1 draw. This time it's Fakey getting the goal. And you can see we took a lead early on. And actually, I was sweating a little bit because it looked like we were going to win it. But thankfully we didn't. Otherwise I've had to replay it again, which would have been a bit crap. So following on from that game, we then played Jönköping Södra. And they are doing quite well in the league, and we got a rather surprising 1-1 draw. Hasanbegovic, as you'll see in the next few minutes, is getting on the score sheet. I think a 1-1 draw against them is pretty good, and they scored late on. So we then played our old friends Eskil's Tuna, who are not doing particularly much better than we are, and well, they ended up beating us 2-0. But then came the good results. We beat Vanarama 2-1. That was a bit of a surprise. Hasanbegovic and Fakey managed to turn around the early first half lead that Vanarama had with Lucas Andersson. And then the real surprise, third place, Sundisval, we beat 1-0. Hasanbegovic with another goal. So today we are playing Sirius, who are clearly an important team in our midst. Oh, this is the game against Sundisval. So that was, it was utterly bonkers the way that went. Dressing room atmosphere, as you can see after those couple of wins, is looking quite good. And you can see here, Bolly, as we knew, is going to retire very soon. So, you know, he's done his bit, which is fine. Poor Yannick Bolly. So we are playing Sirius, and as you can see, they are immediately above us, and we have a 3-point lead over Mjällby, and importantly, we have a 7-goal difference. 7-goal difference. Does that make any sense? We are 7 goals better off than they are, so we're going to have to cock up pretty royally to manage to screw this up. It's not impossible, because if we have a look who Mjällby are playing on the right there, you can see they are playing Halmstad, who are 15th, which is not ideal because Halmstad are a very, very beatable team. We're playing Sirius away. You'd hope we should do better than that. So we're just sorting out the team here. Going to make a couple of changes from the previous game. Hagman is going to come in because I think he's a better player. We're just going to change Nielsen for Jasper Parnevik because Nielsen and Hagman do not play well together for some reason. And Hagman's role, and maybe this was not the most sensible thing, we moved him to a central midfielder on support, so we lost this sort of the wideness of the Mazzala. One other change at the back that we're going to make is Sebastian will be coming out of the team, and we will be bringing in Tamimi. And I think actually overall is looking a fairly strong side. You probably noticed that the goalkeeper Handel stayed in that side. I didn't notice that. I didn't notice he was in the side at all. So he got himself a sneaky game, old Mr. Handel, which was not the most ideal thing to happen. Anyway, we're going to go forward and then play the game. Right then, so we are coming back here. We are going to do a team meeting. This goes incredibly badly. I just picked completely the wrong thing. Go out there and give it your all to secure the win we need, which, you know, none of them liked. So then I decide to say something even worse, and it just went from bad to worse. So importantly, we also managed to get Van Leest to sign a contract, and Hennig, as you see here, both signed contracts, which was pretty good. Both of those guys, decent players. So here we go. We're playing we're playing Sirius away from home. Mjällby are playing Halmstad at home. If Mjällby win 4-0 and we lose 3-0, then it gets a bit scary. Is that going to happen? We will have to wait and see. I know, because I am the custard prophet from the future. But yeah, we will see. We'll see what happens. Right then, so we are heading into the dressing room. I'm about to take my assistants. No, I'm not. This is actually one that went well. Which is amazing. Teams are coming out in this really, really important match. As you can see, here we're just 2 minutes in, and here we go. Halbert, it was great tackle there from Feike. Hagman's got it here. Plays it into Hennig. Hennig down this side, and this is nicely done from Traore. He finds his man, Hennig, inside to Hagman. Just beats his man, and Parnevik hits the bar. Good start from Gottne. Looking very, very nice. So as you can see, almost immediately, Halmstad take the lead against Mjällby. So that is the ultimate result for us. And already Mjällby need 2 goals to get back, and a lot more than 2 goals, and we need to concede a lot of goals. Is this going to happen? You'll have to wait to find out. But as you can see, already Sirius are starting to take control of this game. We're not looking all that good. 7 shots to 3, 1 target on target each. So maybe that shows us what's going on. But Halskira into Larsen. Larsen into Hallberg. Is he going to find his man? It's out here. And Bjornstrom. And it's a great save from Handel. He's done all right to start with. which is good. I think he accidentally played a few games previously. I don't know why. But straight from the corner, and it's a goal. It's Vikny, I presume is how he calls himself. Barry Vikny. Yeah, so not great. We're 1-0 down. But Halmstad, as you see there, are 2-0 up over Mjällby. So all is not looking bad for us. Even though we're 1-0 down, we are in a good place at the minute. So Larsson into Hellberg. And the ball in, and it's Jasper Parnevik on a yellow card. Makes a rash challenge. And he's put us in all sorts of crap here. Parnevik is off. Yeah, and we're going to have to make a change here. So the obvious one is to take Bolly off because, you know, as out of the other two strikers, he's certainly the weaker of the two. Hagman into that ball-winning midfielder role. It's not really set up for that. And Badkey on the left side there. Hasanbegovic being brought back as a pressing forward. So Arhin with the free kick, ball over the top, and that is just utterly ludicrously bad. I mean, the camera angle was dreadful, and there are some, I have to say, in this game there are some really poor camera angles chosen. I mean, here you can't have a clue what's going on, but I mean, I guess it's a hard one for the system to know what would be the best camera angle. But as you can see, we've not got another shot, so we're 2-0 down in going into the second half. We've only got 10 men, not great. And Sirius comes straight out in this half, and oh dear, into Larsson, and it's straight into the back of the net. He was wide open, and we're 3-0 down with just 47 minutes on the clock. Thank God that things are going the way they're going in the other game, because we would be utterly screwed. But what's this? A throw-in for us. Badkey loses out to Vikny, and he's just running through the defence as if it was made of marshmallow. I think it would probably be a more entertaining defence if it was. So hit the no pressure, and that actually worked quite nicely, because at this moment there isn't any pressure. Halmstad 3-0 up. It's just a really disappointing scoreline at the minute. 65 minutes down, and we are going to make a change. So originally thinking about taking Hagman off. There's no one really to replace him with. We've got 3 strikers on the bench for some reason. I don't know why I did that. So yeah, in the end, I think we brought Bostrand on, I think, and played him as a target man with a hope. I didn't actually change the tactic, which I probably should have done, with a hope to try and hold up the ball, but instantly De Silva in, and the goalkeeper, I'm not certain about that as a legitimate goal at all. The guy looked so offside. It was untrue, but anyway, it doesn't matter, because we are through it. Well, we're 4-0 down, but as you can see, Van Leest is coming on. Yeah, we're 4-0 down, but Mjällby are looking pretty dreadful. And look at Sirius; they're not all that. They've had a struggle of a season, and we've just made them look. Oh my lord, Hammer! We just made them look like AC Milan or something, or Inter Milan with shirts like that. Oh, the green of Gottne, what an embarrassment! What an embarrassment! It's the worst loss we've had all season, and I've managed to reserve it for a live com episode, which I've managed to screw up so incredibly badly. It's Vikny, and thankfully it's a save. But yeah, screwed the whole episode up so badly that it's not gone well. It's not gone well. If this is your first episode, this is not normally the chaos that occurs. Normally we do a little bit better than that as a team, and normally I don't screw up 3 or 4 times the recording of the video, so it's not quite so disjointed. But we have won, and we are staying in the First Division Elite, which excites me immensely. Look at our goal difference, down to -12, but Mjällby's down to -17. We finished 12th, and that's only because there were 4 other teams that were worse than us. Yeah, but it is what it is. We have avoided relegation, which is super important. And if you look at the top there, the news article, £319,000 we get in this league. So that is something we can make the most of, surely. So we were in a little bit of financial difficulties. I think, if you remember, last time we were at about £250,000 in debt. We are now in the black, which is very, very nice. I'm very happy with that. The other thing that we're going to go off and do is just to check out the end of season awards. They're about to appear. As you can see, Fikey is going to be missing the first game of next season, and he's one of our better players, so that's good news, isn't it? But we will hopefully be playing more wingers next season. We'll have a little think about some of the players that we might want to bring in. Well, maybe not the players. Oh, here we go. Here's the end of season awards. As you see, Zorat, maybe a slightly surprising victor, 35%, with Hasanbegovic but just behind him on 30%, and Fikey with 23% in third. I think those three were the best players in the team. Zorat, signing of the season, and Hasanbegovic, young player of the year. In terms of statistics, Hasanbegovic got 10 goals this season. It's not a lot, not enough. Most assists to Mimi, it's not great. The highest average rating was a 7 from Zorat, so it's really not a great season. As you can see, the embarrassing 5-0 loss is the moment to forget, but the average of attendance of 488, that's really not great. Budgets, we're looking at about £20,000 for transfer budget, and just over £7,000 per week wage budget, which I think is a little bit of an improvement on what we had. The club vision, defensive football, etc. We've accepted that we are trying to do those things, and here we go. Here's a terrible bit of team talking. Are we ready for it? Are you ready? We're going to click the button, and it's going to go well. It's going to go well. Oh dear. Oh, you didn't want to do that. Oh, and you don't want to do that either. Oh, what are you going to do? How are you going to rescue this? Not very well. So the squad are off on their holidays. Jan has left his agent. That's great. So that's the playoffs that you can see. Lille who actually beat us this. Oh no, I'm lying again. Wrong save. Spoilers there. Spoilers. Team wise, we want to think about where we want people to come in, and I think I'm looking to bring in wingers. Basically, that's where my focus is. Some of these guys who have done so much in this club are going to be leaving. The likes of Mesasudi, I've already basically said he's leaving. Rami Mansour, I think, will be leaving. Sebastian's probably going to be leaving. Turkin's probably going to be leaving. And a bunch of other people to make room on the transfer budget for some decent wingers. So hopefully we can find those, and hopefully that's what you guys think we're doing. Also wanted to check here in the club vision. As you can see, we finished with a B-, which I don't think is bad. The club's a little bit disappointed with our use of defensive football and the making the most of set pieces. So now we're having a little look at professional status and whether we can get that. We're going to ask to attract better players. No, Mats Falk doesn't like that. I think it's something you need to do in order to move forward. No, Mats Falk doesn't like that. Yeah, I think if we are going to move forward, if we are going to get better, we really, really need to do that. We really need to become a professional club. Okay guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this. Apologies that it's been a voiceover rather than sort of live commentary. It's a bit disappointing. Not that it's ever live, but it's a bit disappointing that that's the way it's had to go, but that is the way it's had to go. But if you have enjoyed this anyway, and this is your first time, I would massively appreciate a subscribe from you. Go and check out some of the other stuff. Please like the video if you haven't done so, and I will see you next time. Thank you very, very much for coming along, and hopefully see you very soon. Goodbye.